Hello, this is the simplified version of the cadence. This is mainly for non-percussionists and people who just want to play BRC drumming or just learning it for fun. So we're just going to go through it step by step. But before we get into that, I'm going to teach you guys how to roll. So in order to roll, you want to hold the sticks like this, have the back of your hands flat, and be holding it with most of the pressure between your pointer finger and your thumb. So it's held firmly like this, and your fingers are loosely wrapped around it. And these back fingers are what's going to keep it from not bouncing out of control. You see how it's bouncing out of control? The back fingers are going to keep it from bouncing in control. Okay, you're going to keep it cupped like this. That way, the back end of the stick is going to hit your fingers, and it's not going to get all wonky and out of place. Okay, so one of the best exercises you can do to learn how to roll is start off slow with 2 strokes with each hand. So watch. And then speed up. And basically you get to the speed where you will be going too fast to play each individual stroke like play, 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 play. Instead, you'll get to speed where you'll be like, and you're bouncing it like that. Okay, so basically what that exercise helps you practice is how to differentiate and when the speed is that you decide, okay, I'm going to play each stroke, or okay, I'm going to bounce it and I'm going to play it fast like this. Okay, so just over and over again practice that exercise, and then practice trying to make sure that the sound is even. You don't want to make it sound like, because one hand is louder than the other, but like even like that. Okay, and if you have any other questions on how to do rolls, then you can email me personally, because rolling is kind of hard and it takes extra instruction, but that's the basics on how to do it right. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the cadence. So this is the first part. Okay, that's the first part. Now you're gonna do that, and you're gonna do the exact same thing again. Okay, and now the next part is this. That's it. Three big accents at the beginning, and then you're gonna do it over again. Okay, like that. Okay, now here's the finishing up that line. Okay, finishing up that line. Okay, now if you put it all together, it sounds like this. Okay, so that's the part A. Now the next part, you can think of it as A, B, B, A. So this is A. Again, B, B, A. Okay, so again, the pattern is A, B, B, A. So I'm going to play it again, the whole line for you, slower. Okay, now here's part C. So as you can see, just a lot of 16th notes. What you really want to focus on here is when the rests are. Okay, so I'm going to play it again for you. Okay, and once you get that pattern in your head and you figure out and you memorize where those rests are, then you can basically do any sticking that you want. Okay, so last time. Okay, part D. Okay, so this is how you play this part. Okay, Now that might seem a little intimidating, but in reality it's very simple. Basically, you're playing the same thing twice. Okay, this is what you're playing. Okay, so just play that twice. Again. Okay, there you go. Now that's part D. Now we're gonna move into the last part, okay? Okay, so you can kind of split the last part into two sections, okay? This is the first section of the last part. Okay, slower. Okay, now this is the last part of the last section of the last part. It's just 16th notes all the way through. And just memorize that little pattern there and you'll be set, okay? So lastly, I'm gonna go through the whole thing. Okay, so that's all. Feel free to shoot me an email, or Mr. Wire can email if you would like to try BRC drumming, or any other plans you have. And I'm gonna work on trying to get some sort of patch or reward for BRC drummers. So yeah, I'll keep you updated on that. Thanks.